Alrighty guys, we're going back to some more Bravely Default, Flying Fairy HD Remaster. Last episode, we made it here to the underflow, where it just absolutely rocked us. We had such a hard time. You can see this is even after using ethers. We have no mana left. Multiple characters died. Tiz is so far behind the level curve now, it's not even funny. It's like 4,000 behind my highest XP character because he just kept going down. It was kind of a very, very tough dungeon. But we did make it here to the cave leading to the fire crystal. And this episode, I plan to not only save the fire crystal, but see if we can't give Tiz his next job. But before that, if you guys do like this video and the series, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We're trying to reach 500 subscribers by August, so it'll really help me out, and it'll help make sure you don't miss any upcoming videos. So, let's go ahead and walk through the cave. Temple of Fire. So there's a couple of places we need to go in here. First, I'm just going to run straight up. I do not know if there's enemies in this temple like the other temple we've been in. One of them had some, one of them didn't. But first, I'm just going to save. Let's go ahead and rest up right here. 1,500 peg. Oh, man. More and more every time. We're going to go ahead and do that, and then we're going to go ahead and save as well. Again, just in case, while we're running through here, we do get ambushed by new enemies. Let's go ahead and throw this to a 100% as well. Again, just in case. Yep, and there we go. There are, in fact, enemies in here. I guess we've already fought these guys before, though. So we'll turn it on 4x speed, and they're hitting us with the blind thing that they did last time. This is one of those enemy types that just absolutely destroyed us last episode, guys. So if you haven't seen it, go check it out. Let's see what we can do here. Ringabel, let's go ahead and hit him with, honestly, Ringabel, let's do a bunch. Let's do Love Power twice and a Got Your Back once. And then Edea default for me. I'm just blinding everybody here. Let's see if we can get rid of this magician who keeps blinding us. Edea, let's go ahead and attack a demon. Hits us with a Doom, of course. Doom is the status effect where when the timer hits 0, we insta-die. It's a level up for Edea, which is good. Ranger hits level 10, so we get Undead Slayer. That's honestly the best ability we could have gotten since we will be swapping off the Hunter here pretty soon. We can follow the secret path down here, where we find an elixir. We'll go ahead and head back up. I'm actually going to turn this back to 50% because I didn't realize they were the same enemies we've already been fighting. And then we'll go down and grab the chest down there. Honestly, I'm gonna see if I can run from this. I truly don't feel like fighting this guy. He's the one who killed Tiz a whole bunch. I mean, again, this is a very good chance we just full KO here. If you missed last episode, go check it out. This Inferno Golem counters you for a ton of damage. So let's just see what we can do here. I'm just genuinely, I don't think I like this location, like, at all. I think these enemies are entirely unfair. And there we go. That's a loss. There's nothing we can do about this guy, so this golem's just going to kill us. So I'm just going to let this run out, and then we'll restart from our last checkpoint. I'll go grab the chest, and then, oh my god, I ran away. Like, I don't want to rest again. That's insane. My finger was hovering over the pause recording button. That's wild. This is at 50%, so I guess let's keep going. What a surprise. I really need to get better armor on, like, my whole team now. There's a flame tongue right there, which is a flaming sword. Unfortunately, not gonna do anything for us right now. But we'll come down here, and we actually have another one of these guys, so if you could guess, this is going to be a fire guy. So let's go ahead and change our attack item amp. We're looking for anti-fire. Which one is it? Abate fire here. I think Agnès also has abate fire. Yes, she does. So let's go ahead and give that to her. And then, you're kidding me. How are we already fighting another one of these guys? I mean, the Inferno Golems just genuinely make me upset. Let's go ahead and love power, and then got your back. Have a Edea prep with a Blizzara. I mean, look at this damage. He counters with as much as I hit him for, and then he punches me again. And just like that, Tiz is at 100 HP, and if it was any other character, they'd be dead right now. Here you go, Tiz. Get healed. Let's see what Edea can do to this Inferno Golem. I mean, there's a chance she dies here, but we'll give it our best. Wow, she did it. We get a bomb fragment from that. I'm not going to heal up because I just need to talk to this guy, as I was planning on doing. He's just a fire one. Oh. So all we gotta do is withstand a single fire attack, so let's give this a shot. It'd be very unfortunate if we actually die here, because I didn't save. And my guys aren't at full HP. Whoopsies. On yes, absolute champion. 97 HP. You can now summon Prometheus Fire. On yes, you are just an absolute monster. Go ahead and heal everybody up. Let's go ahead and swap those abilities back around now too. Just because we're about to get into a crystal fight, and I'd like to have everybody at their peak performance here. And so once we have that, we can just go right around here and actually grab this Ice Flame Shield. I'm getting to the point where I actually want to start throwing shields on everyone again. On yes, let's give you the Ice Flame Shield. Gives you a little more defense. Like on yes, truly is our tankiest character, and she's our healer. Why? Why do we just keep getting this? Like, it keeps happening. Got your back. Love power, love power. Sword magic Blizzara. Like, these guys are truly acting like they are mini-bosses, and there's random encounters. Which is just... it's insane to me. There we go. Tiz finally gets his level, but as you can see, still behind the curve by quite a lot. Go ahead and heal up. Grab our last two chests here. The X Potion and the Turbo Ether. And now it's just run all the way back. We'll go ahead and inspect this just for a quick little scene that we get every time.
Look, Agnès! Isn't this the garb of a Vestal? You're right. They look a lot like your garments, Agnès.
These are her clothes! The Fire Vestal was wearing these when she came to me in my dream!
Strange that only her ceremonial garb would escape destruction.
She'll never get to wear them again.
Oh, and we get a little thing here. A place where time lies still. So this is where the Fire Vestal... It's just like my dream, all of it. It feels like time stopped here in the temple. Yeah? Perhaps because time has stopped for the spirit of the Fire Vestal. On yes. It's kind of hard to breathe. Is time stopping for me too? Will we be alright? We're fine. Time moves on. Our time is still moving, Eagle. This seems hard on the boy. Then let us awaken the crystal and be quit of this place. That's right, on yes. Let's go ahead. Do our final checks here. Get a quick rest in a tent. Since we were already at half MP for Ringabel, that's insane. And do a quick heal. I'd love to check out our equipment as well, but I'm pretty sure we're on the exact same playing field we've been on. And there's really not anything new we can buy without having a lot more money. So let's just go ahead and head on through.
I felt this ominous presence before. A creature lurks at the fire crystal!
What is that thing?
Stay back, Eagle!
That's Chalgmar! Chalgmar, the Mark of Doom. It appears in the teachings of crystalism.
I had a feeling that might be the case. I'm all ready to go.
We can't begin the rite of awakening until we defeat it, right? I'm afraid not.
Let's go, Agnès! The four of us are more than a match for that thing!
All right.
And so, here we have a Chagmauer. This is a bit of a gimmick boss fight. We'll see once we examine it here and just have everyone else default, but it really isn't that hard of a fight. You can see it has 40,000 HP and it's weak to lightning. It's also a demon. Soul Suck. He will go ahead and drain your MP. However, what he currently has on him is a shield. It doesn't show up here, but when he has a shield on him, you actually are only going to deal 1 damage to him every attack. So we're just going to keep defaulting over and over again until that shield goes away. He will drain your BP, he will drain your HP, he will drain your MP. He's basically just trying to outlast you as long as he can. Healing himself. Go ahead and default again. Now we'll go ahead and cure everybody. With Ringabel, I'm actually going to go ahead and use our love power twice. And then I want to give that BP back. So let's go ahead and give Edea a BP here. And then Edea wants to default as well. And now he is transforming, so now he is damageable. We're going to go ahead and buff up right now. Gives her BP, heals my team. And now we're kind of going to go all out here. So I'm going to try to do this without specials because I want to save my specials. So let's see what we can do. If we do need to go all out no matter what. So let's try, I do have undead, but this was demon, right? I believe so. So let's just do targeting here. And then Agnès can just default. Ringabel, unfortunately, you can't really do much either, so let's have you default. He could medication, but I'm not going to yet. And then Edea, I need you to go ahead and start with a Thundara here. And that's the attack I was worried about. I didn't know if he was actually going to use that already. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to restart this fight. Because you can see he's still in damage state. We'll go ahead and default again. But now he's going to start attacking. I thought we would have a little bit of a chance. So let me just quickly lose to him. And then we're just going to restart this fight just from where we were at when the shield goes away. You can see there we only have like 3 turns though to actually deal damage. And one of those turns has to be used defaulting so you don't get killed in 1 hit. If you do not default, you will die in 1 hit. It's pretty much guaranteed. You'll see here again, he uses that burst attack. Even defaulting did 1,500 damage. So very, very powerful. Okay, so we're back in it. What I've done is I've went ahead and buffed us. We're at, his shield just went down. We have 150 physical attack. I went ahead and Edea, like 3 turns ago, used Blizzara. And then last turn, she actually shell split. So right now, we are 150. He's a minus 75. However, we need to take this turn to default. He's going to do the burst attack. We do survive, but barely. And now we're going to go all out. So let's go ahead and target a whole bunch. Agnès is going to heal. And we're going to hope for the best here because there is a chance that he hits one of my allies with the attack that's going to actually deal damage. So we're going to hope that doesn't happen. Ringabel can default. And then Edea, since it's already down, we're going to go ahead and double damage, double damage, double damage. And I think just can't do any more. So after that, we will just do a normal attack here. Okay, so we're doing 2,400 with his targeting. So that's about 10,000 from Tiz. He's going to soul start draining my MP, which is a little unfortunate, but we're still fine. Edea's dealing 6,000 on a crit. Oh my gosh, that's insane. And then we get our cures off. Honestly, great turn. He's already over halfway defeated, which is fantastic. Now, I think we're just going to start setting up for... I want to say start setting up for next turn, but... I think we just do normal attacks with Tiz. I think Agnès and Ringabel can default to start setting up. The same with Edea. I think we just need to go for mass damage here. Because that's 20,000, about 18, 20. Ah, he transformed before I could go. So you can see there we're doing only 1 damage now. So this is where it's going to get a little scary because I didn't know if I had timed that up right. I might actually need to count out turns because this might be another loss. But I'm going to go ahead and default because we need to hope. We need to hope I can come back before he gets out of his shield. Let's go ahead and Cura everyone. Ringabel can default. Soul Strike again, totally fine. We'll default. Ringabel can use our Love Power twice here. Okay, that's good because they're going to be able to activate next turn. We Love Power them both. So now we will... Again, he might attack now, but I don't know for sure. I don't know what kind of damage that is, so I actually might just... Let's try one of each. I don't know what kind of damage type it is. I'm going to guess magic. Let's go ahead and default again. There we go. There's the transform. Gives everyone defense a little bit of a boost there. And then just go ahead and default with everybody. Energy burst. They all survive. Fantastic. He has 8,000 HP. I'm pretty sure we can just win right here. I will just go all out with him. Agnès can Cura everybody. Ringabel can default. And then Edea, I have to get a little bit creative with you. Let's go ahead and Blizzara. And then Shell Split. And then normal attacks. This should finish it off. We actually might not even get to Edea's turn. Ooh, gets rid of her BP, but we're still fine. That's just going to take her into 0. However, that is the boss fight. So it just takes a little bit of knowing when to default. Again, completely a gimmick fight. If you want to count out every turn, you can. I just kind of winged it, and whenever he broke his shield, basically just make sure all your characters default. Right there, you get 6,000 XP and 600 JP. That's enough to give a level up to, I believe, everybody, actually. Agnès and Tiz is 300 short. Oh, poor guy. But that is going to be a Salve Maker level up as well. He learned a widen area. And we get a Reflect Ring.
Way to go! You guys were amazing!
We've no time to pat ourselves on the back. Let's begin the rite of awakening. I'll help you get changed, Agnès. Would you?
You're ready for your favorite minigame.
Let us begin, Eri.
Wow. You look beautiful.
Are you blushing, Egel?
Of course not. Don't be silly.
No need to be shy. Any man would be hard-pressed to pull his gaze from Agnès now.
Hey, what are you looking at me for?
No reason.
Come on, let's hurry this up. Everyone but Agnès, stay back.
Here we go. The minigame you literally cannot fail. The Fire Crystal. Shouldn't the kid be helping me since he's almost definitely going to become the next Vestal of Fire?
Not yet! Just a little longer!
Yeah, thanks, Eri. The only other one's Vessel of Earth, right? I guess it'll be up in the north. Up in the duchy. Where the bad guys of this game are. Oh, I thought we had one more to go at least.
The rite worked! The fire crystal is awakened! Well done, Agnès.
Thank goodness.
Are you alright, Agnès?
Yes, I'll be fine. I just need to rest.
Egel? Hey, Egel! What's wrong? You look moonstruck.
Oh, I was just amazed at how different she looks. Thank you for watching over me, Egel. The Fire Vestal would be very pleased with you. Oh, no problem. So I kept my promise to the Fire Vestal, right?
Of course. Thanks to you, we were able to awaken the crystal.
That's good.
Your supportability cost limit has increased by 1. And I'm going to use that right away, because Ringabel, as I've been saying for quite a while, I want to give him the merchant ability. Let's go ahead and remove attack item amp. Unfortunately, I do think it's good, and I think it will have uses. I will just need to remember to change it before boss fights, but I'm definitely going to pick up more money. I mean, it's just, we need so much right now that I think that is the best to throw on him. As for her, a little unfortunate because... Oh, actually, I have this physical attack up 20% that I never threw on. Get rid of Firewall. Man, I should have got rid of that a long time ago. And there's that one. Let's see if there's anything else I could even bother throwing on. I don't think there is. No, not really anything else for him or for her. Now for Agnès, I think she's on a very similar boat. I don't think there's much I could give her. I mean, I could definitely... She already has silence immunity. I can go ahead and just magic defense 10 up. I think that's not bad. As for you, though, my friend, he's going to be switching very, very soon. So let's go ahead and, at least for now, give him... There really isn't much here. I guess magic defense up. And this is my own fault, because I haven't really been giving him anything that, has boosts, but I guess we'll just give him those two things for now. Again, he's going to be switching very, very soon. I'm going to try to, in this episode, get him his final job, but at least for now, that'll have to wait. And so, let's go ahead and do a quick... we'll go ahead and rest. There's no reason not to. Do a quick rest and a quick heal. Or a quick save. It only gets worse from here. Oh, I know. Go ahead and save up. Continue. And let's just make sure we're still at 50%. Oh, we have a brand new achievement here. No more tutorial quest, though. We get a bomb arm from that. We're just going to leave. I'm going to hope we don't get into too many fights here. I'm actually not going to use my escape crystal yet because I want to run the long way at first, because right down here is actually a path back to the entrance here.
Huh? What's this? Something looks different. No way.
What is it, Egel?
All the ore! It's disappeared!
What do you mean? Is it something to do with awakening the crystal?
Any idea, Eri?
With the death of the Fire Vestal, it was no longer possible to control the magma that represents fire. The mithril ore used to create powerful weapons and armor. Perhaps it's another symbol of fire, subject to the crystal's control.
What?
Well, we don't know that for sure yet. Anyhow, we'd better go report to Commander Goodman.
And so, it's off to Goodman. We'll just go ahead and run the whole way there. These enemies are very, very easy, so if we do get into any fights with them, which there honestly, there might... I don't know if there are any. We'll find out probably before we leave here. Yeah, there we go. I was like, there might not be because we've technically seized this place officially now, but I guess there are still enemies here. But I didn't want to use my crystal just because they do cost a good amount of money, and if there's no issue just running through here whenever I can do this to all these enemies. $52 JP and a level up for Tiz. Finally gets him to level 42. And since we've officially left Fire area, let's go ahead and actually give her the Flare Hatchet to do a little bit more damage. Now, if you check your map, you can see up at the northern area that we were at last episode, the Stark Fort, there's actually a job there, a sub-scenario. We're going to be visiting there next episode, because the other job you can get, because there's actually 2 more in this chapter, the next job you can get is, we just have to progress the story a little bit more, but there are no more dungeons between here and then, and unfortunately that one that's up north I don't plan on using. But the one I want to get a little bit further in is the one we want to give Tiz. So we'll just come here and progress the main story just a little bit more.
You did what? You went to the Temple of Fire? There was a way in through the Mithril Mine?
Yes, we have awakened the fire crystal. That should quell Mount Karka's fury.
That is excellent news. Thank you, Wind Vestal. We owe you and your companions our thanks.
One thing. After we awakened the fire crystal, all the veins of ore in the mine disappeared.
I see. Oh, no need to look so dejected. This is actually good news for us. After all, the mithril warheads the sword bearers fired upon us were a source of great concern. This should change the course of the war. If we are lucky, it may end soon. Once the eruption of Mount Karka subsides, we will also work to restore the Temple of Fire as quickly as we can.
I would appreciate that. The fire vessel should be given a proper funeral without delay. After all, we were only able to awaken the fire crystal through the help of Egil here and the fire vestal.
Is that so? Fine work, Egil. You have my thanks, too.
What will become of the Canary Boys, who were working in the mine?
They were all without homes to go back to, so we will harbor them here in Heartschild. The townspeople will see that they are cared for.
I'm glad to hear that. You'll be seeing your friends again soon, Egil.
Yeah.
Well, you are all tired, I dare say. Please get some rest while you sojourn in Heartschild.
And so now we just do a lot of running around. I mean, truly it is just running back and forth to a bunch of places. Again, one of those reasons I wanted to get the 0% encounter boost a few episodes ago, but we'll be able to get that probably after we finish Chapter 3 entirely. So let's head on back to Heartschild.
What's the matter, Egil?
I don't want to live in this town.
What? Why not?
I want to go with you.
Huh?
That's simply not...
So you wish to fight by our side, hmm?
Oh, I can't do that. I don't know how to fight. But I still want to go with you. Please, take me with you. I'll do anything you ask.
That just won't work.
Even if you say no, I'm still going.
Then we have a problem. Let's go to Commander Goodman's residence.
So yeah, we gotta find out what to do with this child. It's such an unfortunate side quest we gotta do here. I'm trying to see, because we did just see that person pop up. Let me just get a zoom out real quick by going idle. Looks like there were no more spirits here.
We've decided to take Egil in. My husband has agreed that it would be best.
You hear that, Egil? That's great news. You couldn't wish for a better family than the Goodmans.
I hope that when you grow up, we'll see an age free from the ravages of war. I would hate to see you end up a soldier.
I believe your husband has what it takes to make that happen.
Thank you for your kind words.
Well then, Egil, you take care of yourself. We'll be back to check on you, so be on your best behavior.
I will. Goodbye, everyone.
But didn't he just tell me he didn't want to stay here? Let's do this party chat. Wary Airy. I hate voicing her. Talk about a shock when Egil said he wanted to come with us. Although it's not like there weren't signs, too. You could see it in his face as far back as when Commander Goodman said they'd take in the boys. I suppose now that you mention it, Airy? Is something wrong? You've been staring off behind us. Are you expecting something? The kid, Egil. Egil? What of him? There's no way he stayed put. I won't believe it, and I won't be tricked. Once bitten, twice shy, Airy? He did seem to take those orders from Eleanor awfully well, considering his usual tone. Exactly. Something is fishy here, and I refuse to be duped. You seem like you almost want him to show up. Haha, she and Egil have an epic rivalry going by now. You can't fool me twice, brat. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's gonna stow away on our ship or something here in a second. Let's just go ahead and leave the house. And, time to head out of here. Go board our ship. And see if he doesn't follow us out of town. You can see there it actually wants us to go to the big pirate ship right in the center there. So we'll go ahead and board our ship and head just there. If he followed us and somehow boarded the ship with how quick I got on that, I'd be surprised. I still want to know what that little area right there is, but as far as I've seen, almost every single location is either sub-scenario locked or is main scenario locked, so I'm sure we'll be back there eventually. What are you? Mad Shark? Are you a new enemy, or did I just never find you the first time? Okay, aquatic, so I should be able to get rid of him pretty quick. Oh, that's not that bad. Yeah, it does, like, no damage. Unfortunately, I won't be able to use my Aquatic Slayer multiple times, but still not that bad. Let's just have Edea go ahead and Sword Magic Thundara and see what she can do here. 1,800 damage. Yeah, 1,400. These 45 on a crit. These guys are definitely weaker than some of the other enemies we fought recently. Let's see. Ringabel, could you finish this off? Yeah, if Ringabel can finish it off, we just never ran into him. And so, let's go ahead and board the big ship. The grand ship, you might say. We'll head into the pub. Oh, it's a shame, really just a shame. I'm loud and irritating. Apologies. Apologies. It's just a shame is all. You see, the little inn called Disla I use as my base of operations is, well, it's going out of business. Seems the old innkeep finally succumbed. Poor man can't keep the inn going. So yeah, looks like the place we started our adventure back in episode 1, the inn in Caldisla, is going out of business, so we need to go check in on it. Just directly north of us, not too far. We can actually go off to the east of it. Ooh, avoid the fog just so we don't get thrown into the thing and accidentally press A. Dock here and go into Caldisla. Go ahead and pick up some of these passing souls, because there should actually be a couple here just laying around. Thought I saw another one. Did I not? Let me go AFK for a second, get it to zoom out. Oh, I did. It was over to the left. I should have just checked there before I went AFK. There we go. And we'll go check on the innkeep. See how he's doing.
Welcome.
You're not the innkeep.
Huh? Who are you?
I'm a distant relative of the innkeep. He's too sick to get up and about, so I'm filling in for him.
He's bedridden? Is it serious?
Not at all. The doctor says he doesn't need to stay in bed, but, well, you should see for yourself.
Well, we'd better go see him then. Are you feeling okay?
He's having a nightmare.
Owen.
I guess he's become despondent since Owen died.
His son was everything to him.
It must be hard to deal with it alone.
What about that girl? She's related to him, right?
She has to go back to her home soon, I hear.
How do you know that?
It just came up. Let's check my journal before things take a turn for the worse, hmm? We'll bring the orphan to the inn we set out from. That sounds relevant, no?
Oh, this is the inn we set out from. And the orphan, I guess that means Ego? That's nonsense! Mrs. Goodman has given him a good home.
Come to think of it, Egel's parents were guards, just like Owen. He said he was raised by his kind grandfather after they died.
But...
It doesn't have to be permanent, just until the old man gets better. Do you think we could have Egel stay here a while?
I guess that's up to Egel.
Right.
And so, we gotta run all the way back and check on Egil now. So, we'll go ahead and exit. And basically run the same route we just did. Let's go off to the southwest again. Shouldn't be too bad, because we can just go ahead and follow the coast here. Probably get into one fight on the way. But again, shouldn't be anything too terrible. If we cut through these corners, it'll actually be a little bit quicker. Sea serpents. Should have no issues getting rid of those guys. Honestly, Ringabel, use your dagger. Clean up whatever Edea leaves behind here. Oh well, if Tiz does that, we might not leave anything behind. Yep, there we go. We'll get a little JP from this. I'm not looking for JP yet. I want to switch Tiz's job before I get any more. So, we'll come all the way back up, get as close as we can, and run back to Heartschild. Avoiding all the fights on the way. run back up to the mansion, and see about bringing Egil back with us.
Hey, you guys! You came to see me!
Hello, Egil. You look happy.
He's been bouncing off the walls ever since this morning, when he heard you were coming.
He isn't always this way?
No. Since you left, he's been moody most of the time.
We've been gone for like 10 minutes.
Is that true, Egil?
Mrs. Goodman is very good to me. And this place is amazing. But I still want to travel with you.
Hey, Egil. Can I tell you something? It's about a captain of the guard who lived in a far-off land. He died in battle, fighting, to protect his kingdom.
Just like my mother and father.
And this man's father, he lies sick in bed at the shock of his loss. The captain's father has been of great help to all of us. We owe him a great deal. I was thinking, if you would spend some time with the captain's father, I believe it might help him get better. What do you think, Egil?
What? So you didn't come to ask me to go with you? That's a shame. Okay, I'll do it. I can't say no to you.
Thank you so much, Egil.
If this is Egil's decision, I won't stop him. But you come back anytime you want, okay?
I will. Thanks for everything, Mrs. Goodman.
And so now we gotta run all the way back. But first, we gotta party chat. Tiz's thoughts. Something on your mind, Tiz? You look pensive. Oh yeah, a bit, I guess. Thinking about Egil? He'd just gotten settled at the Goodmans, and now he's being shipped off to a foreign land. Yeah, there's that too. That too? You mean Eleanor, don't you? Yes, the two of them had decided to take him in, and now they had just enough time together to make it painful to part. I feel terrible. I feel the same. She mustered a smile to see him off, but inside... Can't be helped, I'm afraid. We can encourage him to write to her once he's settled in Caldisla. I wouldn't mind ferrying the boy to the Goodmans every once in a while, either. Oh, seconded. And aren't we forgetting someone here? We brought the boy along on a lot of good intentions and not much planning. What happens if the innkeep says no? It all hinges on him. I might have a backup plan. Let's pay the king a visit before the two of them meet. So that's exactly what we'll do. We actually need to run to Caldisla Castle. Go ahead and just board our ship and head that way. We're very quickly approaching getting some of the best jobs in the game. This next one we're going to be getting, that I'm going to get at the end of this episode, is definitely one of the best ones. But also, the one that we're going to get next chapter is one of the best ones. Most of the jobs will be able to be gotten next chapter. I believe we'll only have 2 left after that. And then by chapter 6, we will have every job in the game. So, there's actually quite a bit of jobs to gather. Oh, get out of here, Monoceros. Monoceros. I should just auto while I'm crossing this water. I should also put it on 4x speed. But I guess that is exactly why I don't mono, because now they're left at 42 HP. Oh my gosh. Can Agnès finish this off? Yes, they can. Do a quick heal just in case here. I'm not too worried about dying at all, but Ringabel took a good bit of damage there. Oh, also, I want to see the, took the 5 crystals off to the left there. In the bottom right corner, you can see all the crystals that have been activated. I just wanted to take a quick peek at that because I thought it was cool. And so, time to go pay the king a visit. Let's just run on all the way up there to the castle and introduce him to Egil.
That about sums it up. What do you think, Your Majesty?
A fine idea, I must say. I have been concerned about the innkeep myself. Egil, it is admirable of you to agree to follow in the innkeep's footsteps. The kingdom of Kaldisla welcomes you.
You see, I want to be a powerful soldier one day, like my mother and father before me, like Tiz. I want to be a mighty warrior with a kind heart who can protect the ones he loves.
Well said, well said. Fine sentiments for a boy to have. Very well then. You shall be given access to our training hall, Egil. And I would be honored if you would accept this gift.
What is it?
A badge we give our young soldiers. My captain of the guard, Owen, also wore one once. This marks you as an apprentice soldier for the kingdom, Egil. I hope to see you train hard and become a first-rate soldier.
Wow! Thank you!
Thank you, Your Highness.
By the way, Tiz, how is the reconstruction of Narende village proceeding? With all your travels to save the world from peril, you must find little time to return, no? Perhaps you could put Egil here in charge of the reconstruction?
Reconstruction?
You would be acting on Tiz's behalf.
I'll do it!
Are you sure you can handle all of this at once? Helping out at the inn, training to be a soldier, and supervising the reconstruction? That's a lot to take on.
No sweat for me!
You have unlimited potential, Egil. When the time comes, you shall choose your own path. Until then, be fearless and follow your heart wherever it may take you.
I will! Thank you!
Oh, it's you. It's been a while. Ah, you have a young boy with you. And what's this? He wears the badge of a young soldier. That takes me back. My son treasured his above all else. You remind me of him a bit, you know?
I want to be like your son Owen one day. My mother and father were guards as well.
You don't say. I'm sure you'll get there one day.
So you have returned, Alternus.
Yes. Not long ago.
I was told you have an urgent report. Can it not wait until the Council of Six convenes?
No, it cannot. It appears the fire crystal has been awakened. The remaining Black Blades continue to fight alongside the Sword Bearers. However, no word has come from Commander Kami Izumi. It seems that morale is plummeting.
Our only option left is an all-out defense of the Earth Crystal. We must cut our losses in that realm.
You propose that we abandon the Black Blades, the forces of the Duchy's 1st Division?
We have underestimated the Wind Vestal. We shall not make that mistake again. You or I. If the Earth Crystal were to be awakened, there would no longer be hope for this world, and our ideals would fade to nothingness.
But the Wind Vessel has no way of traversing the highlands that surround the Duchy. Only the heavy airships helmed by Arcandre have the propulsion necessary to make the journey.
Do not be so sure. The Wind Vestal has thus far outmatched us at every turn. Summon Victor and Victoria immediately. It seems the Council of Six may have to deal with the Vestal personally.
Allow me to interrupt.
You...
We recognize that
the
voice,
Innkeep was willing to
but
take
if you don't know
in
who it
Egil.
is, I won't spoil it.
Egil said he looks so much like his late grandfather, it's scary.
Enough about that. We must go to awaken the Earth Crystal.
But we have no way of entering the Duchy of Eternia.
Perhaps it's time to get out that creepy journal of yours, Ringabel.
I'd hardly call it creepy. Anyway, I'll see what I can find. There are a few notes that might apply. Earth Crystal, Grand Ship, Engine Room. Those are the words that seem to be coming up.
Grand ship? Perhaps we'll find a lead there.
And so we have our next destination, Grand Ship. However, we're still in Chapter 3, and as I mentioned, there is still one more thing for us to find. One more job. So, we check our map here. We can actually see there's one all the way back in Heart's Child where we just came from. So we're going to go ahead and board our ship and run all the way back there. You guys don't need to see me run there again, so I'll just meet you back in Heart Child. Alright, so we're back. Let's just go ahead and go inside. We'll want to run all the way back up to the inn keep right up at the top, or not the inn keep, the main house up here.
I've been expecting you. Thank you so much for what you have done.
Oh, Commander Goodman. It's good to see you at home for a change.
I came as soon as I could when I heard the Wind Vestal was holding a banquet in my honor.
A banquet?
My wife is also most pleased. You can see she's all in a bustle getting things ready. I did wonder at seeing the names of Officers Steiner and Neuer on the invitation. How did you know the names of our shield-bearer officers, Vestal? I don't remember introducing you.
Hold on. You've lost me, I'm afraid.
Well, I received your letter saying that you'd like to hold a banquet at my residence.
I have no recollection of sending such a letter.
Is that so? Strange. I'm quite certain it was signed in your name.
Never mind that, everyone. The banquet shall be ready soon.
Well, I'd hate to put this food to waste. And Eleanor seems so happy.
Indeed. We would be delighted to join you.
Excellent. Please, this way.
I say, the Wind Vestal is much younger than I had imagined.
She may be young, but I hear she's quite capable. They say she's already saved our hides several times.
Allow me to introduce everyone. These are my chiefs of operations. My closest advisors, you might say.
My name is Saranish Steiner. It is a great honor to walk in the light of your countenance, Lady Vestal.
I am Savish Neuer. I'm very glad to make your acquaintance, Lady Vestal.
Pleased to meet you both.
Well, now that formalities are out of the way, let's head to the table.
Daniel.
What is it?
I just opened a letter that arrived this morning.
A letter? There's no sender on the back. Let me see. Daniel Goodman, Shield-Bearer Commander, shall die this night.
What on earth? Is this some kind of sick joke? Who would send such a thing?
It came this morning. I think Nastasia, our servant, collected it.
I don't like this one bit.
Well, we veterans should be able to look after ourselves. We should enjoy the feast, Commander Goodman.
You are right. Are you okay, Eleanor?
Yes. I'll bring the food now.
Please accept my apologies for this disruption, everyone.
Not at all. That letter chilled my blood.
A death threat, it seems.
Ringabel, don't say such things.
That was Eleanor's voice!
What is wrong?
Something terrible has happened! It's Nastasia! She's dead!
Nastasia is dead. She was not breathing and had no pulse.
We believe a blow to the back of her head with a blunt object is what killed her, but we haven't found a weapon.
We've placed her body in bed for now.
I'm more concerned at the fact that the front door will not open. It seems to be sealed shut from the outside. We cannot get out!
Can't we just break a window?
I'm afraid not. This residence was formerly a stronghold. There aren't any windows on the first floor.
So that means we're trapped?
What on earth is going on? Who killed that servant?
I was preparing the food with Nastasia just before, right up until I opened that threatening letter. I noticed nothing amiss at that point.
Then it must have been you who killed her. Who else here would have had the chance?
Nonsense! Why would my wife ever do such a thing?
I have no idea. Perhaps she was the one who wrote that letter as well.
No! I would never harm a fly!
But you were the only one who could have been with the servant at the time she was killed.
Wait! The culprit will not be found through conjecture.
That said, the murderer must be among us. The front door has not been opened since we arrived, no? None have entered, and none have left. That leaves only us.
I would never accuse the Vestal. But how can we trust you other three? We know nothing about you.
That's just...
I'm sure I appear suspicious. After all, I have no memory and know not my own past.
There's no one who can attest to my background either.
Oh, for pity's sake! Why do you travel with companions of such dubious origin, Vestal?
They show up, and all of a sudden the servant dies. Isn't the timing a little convenient?
Enough. The Vestal and her companions have hardly had time to do such a thing since they arrived. And you well know how much they have aided the shield-bearers already. I won't stand to hear the Vestal and her allies insulted.
However, in that case, the finger of blame can point only to your good wife.
Wait! Allow me to take charge of this matter for now. I would ask that you all remain calm.
There's a couple things we can do here. We could talk to every single person, or, at least in the original, there's actually a way around this. We just have to go find the dead body here.
Poking around isn't going to bring her back, Ringabel.
Yes, I know. I'm well aware, but...
Show some respect for the dead, Ringabel.
If we interact with this body about 20 times, should be about 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
Ow! Whoa! The body spoke! So you have discovered my ruse. I never expected you to notice I was merely posing as a corpse. How clever of you.
Ha! Just as I suspected!
You're right.
I have yet to slay my mark. Trust the Wind Vessel and her troop to show up at the worst possible time. Well, it seems I have no choice but to kill you all, just as I did the Fire Vestal 3 years ago.
You were the one who took the Fire Vestal's life?
Then you are a member of the Black Blades? Who you sure talk fast.
That is correct. I am Konoe Kikyo, professional killer and leader of the Black Blades covert forces.
She's gone quiet. I've seen this woman near this residence before. She was just my type, so, I mean, she looked suspicious, so I chased after her, but she gave me a swift rebuff.
What? You mean this is the girl you were chasing after that time?
Here she comes!
Yeah, you don't have to solve the murder mystery at all because there wasn't a murder. It was just her posing as a corpse. So this boss is very interesting. The way it'll work is we'll just start by examining it, and we'll see if she actually does it turn 1 here. Oh, I need to slow down there. She just did regular damage to us, but you can see she has 60,000 HP. So we're just gonna go ahead and default, and we're gonna try to build ourselves up just a little bit before anything bad happens. Give a cure to her. I think she went through BP there, so we'll go ahead and default one more time. Uzutsumi technique. So the way the Uzutsumi technique works is she will actually dodge 1 attack. So what I'm going to do is actually have someone like... we actually need Ringabel for something else here. So Ringabel's going to use Love Power twice, followed by Got Your Back twice. And then Edea's just going to do a normal... Actually, yeah, Edea will just do a normal attack here, and you'll see what happens. It misses. It is a guaranteed miss. And then she hits me with a Transience, which is her strongest attack, which means Edea's not going to get any of these buffs we're throwing up right now. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Because those buffs were actually going to be really solid for her, so... I just need to start going all out now. Actually, I'm going to default because I don't want to waste what I need to do here. So we're going to go ahead and raise Edea, followed by a Cura on Edea. Then Ringabel default. She's going to go ahead and default there too. Because what I need to do, and again, it's very unfortunate because they're going to lose some of their buffs here, but I need Edea to lower the physical defense of Kikyo. So I'll actually, I'll do Shell Split first, followed by a, let's do a Grand Strike, and then let's do a double damage and a double damage. Lowers our physical defense, but you can see we only did 910 damage. We didn't do that much. 1900. Am I too harsh? Double damage and double damage. So still pretty solid, but she's going to throw up another Uzutsumi. So, we're going to do the same thing here. We will do a normal attack to break the Uzutsume, followed by some specials here. Let's go ahead and do maximum draw to increase our crit rate. And then we'll just target twice. On yes, we will just default with you. And then Ringabel, what does your special do? Hit count up for everybody on all of these. So I'm actually not too worried about you. Let's see if I can... go ahead and love power again to give Edea that buff that she missed out on because she died. There's the miss, but that was a normal attack. Hits us with a transience, which is just the counter whenever you attack her. 7,374 damage, and we increase our crit chance, which is really what we're going for here. We're trying to land those crits now, but unfortunately didn't quite get it there. We will go ahead and default. We'll throw a heal at everybody. And then default. Ooh, I got hit by 2 of those. Good thing we healed there, though. Go ahead and default one more time. And then I'm actually going to go ahead and use this now. Which one's the best? Probably Cross Divide. Hit Kikyo with that. Edea can default. Ooh, actually, let me go back on yes, you need to throw a Cura at everybody again. Ringabel, Cross Divide, and then Edea default. Because we want to keep the music going. No, she's going to dodge this. I don't think she actually dodges special attacks specifically. Yeah, hits 14 for 1400. But we did keep our music going, which is the whole reason we even did that. So now we'll go ahead and burn through everything here. So we'll start with a normal attack on Kikyo, followed by multiple targetings. On yes, we'll default. Ringabel, let's have you default this turn. And then Edea, we need to go ahead and use your Shell Split here. I'm actually going to do a normal attack first in the off chance that she goes before him. I don't think she will go before Tiz, but better safe than sorry here by missing with a Shell Split. Okay, good. Hits me with a transience, which is totally fine. 3,800 because of a crit. 4,200 because of a crit. I need her double damage here to do insane crit. Come on. Ah, missed it. Totally fine. We will go ahead and throw a special our way as well. Honestly, I think we just do speed up for all allies. We want to keep this music going as long as possible. So let's give a speed up and then throw a Cura at everyone. Ringabel. Let's just have you do a love power again. Ooh, that's what I was worried about. That's unfortunate because that means Tiz will not be getting this speed up. Here goes. We do need to be extra careful here, though, because we do not... I mean, you can see 60,000 HP is a lot to go through, so we do not want to accidentally kill. Let's go ahead and throw a got your back to everybody. And then Edea. It's gonna be best with Edea just to go all out right here. So I think that's what we'll do. I think we'll just do normal attacks. And deal with the consequences later. Because we have that attack buff now, and she has that defense buff that we're not going to have forever. We get an can go ahead and default with Agnès, and unfortunately we are going to run out of that music here, but I will go ahead and just... do I throw a normal attack at her? I don't think I do. I think I just default. Tiz can kind of go all out here too, though. Let's hit him with a normal attack, followed by some targetings. Agnès, just get ready to heal Tiz. How's our... We have physical attack up, physical defense up, everything's up right now. Ringabel, let's go ahead and hit him with a love power again. Ooh. Am I fine? I am fine. She could take 2 of those. We get hit with a transient, which is totally okay. The music is gone now, though, unfortunately. So we do lose all those crit bonuses and everything. But, I mean, we're honestly in a pretty good spot here. We pretty much have max everything, so let's just, I could use an ability here. I could do a medication. I do a compound or an experiment. No, I think we'll just default. Well, throws Akira at herself. Go ahead and raise Edea, and then cura Edea. Kind of the game we have to play now. Now we're just, we need to rebuild our defaults again. So we'll default. We'll go ahead. We want to keep our defense up, so let's go ahead and throw a physical defense. That's why, I mean, she can keep doing that, unfortunately. It's all RNG. Let's go ahead and do the same thing. Raise and cura. Let's throw another... Got your back up after she gets... Actually, let's wait. Let's not do that again. We don't want to waste it. She gets an Uzutsume up, which is totally fine. Default. Default. Let's go ahead and do a got your back, and then a normal attack to drop the shield there. Tiz can default. We can throw a Cura at Ringabel. Ringabel can sing for love power, and then Edea can default. Man. Such unfortunate that she just keeps hitting the exact person we do not want to be hit. And he doesn't have the physical up right now, so we're going to default with him. There's really no reason to do it without the buffs, which is unfortunate. Because we're kind of just draining MP right now, and he just keeps Uzutsumeing. And it's all RNG for who she attacks, so go ahead and do 2 love powers. Get every... Ooh, I'm out of MP. Uh-oh. Okay, let's do 3 then. That's love power. Do an ether on yourself, and then another love power. Then Edea can default. He can break the Izutsume. She can Cura everyone. Ringabel can default, and then Edea can go ahead and use Shell Split to lower defense again. Well, that's bad, because Tiz is dead now. Yep. Again, just RNG, guys. It's just RNG. I'm getting just really bad rolls here. And I'm slowly burning through things. I'm just gonna go for damage here. She's gonna Izutsume. She does it pretty much every turn when you drop it, which means you have to focus on healing. And if she does just target you again, like you can see, it is basically not our damage dealer anymore. It is Tiz, which means Tiz has to stay alive or we're in trouble. So let's go ahead and basically do the same thing again. We need to love power. Let me go ahead and get a Cura on everyone. But we have to love power here, so let's ether myself. And then love power twice. I didn't need it. Whoops. There we go. Ether myself. Then love power twice. And then Edea, just default here so you don't die. Yeah. Okay, Tiz. I need you to do big damage here. I'm gonna do this, that way if she does do it again, you're fine. On yes, let's throw a Cura back at everyone again. And then Ringabel, I just need to defend at this point. Her physical defense is still dropped, but we'll go ahead and Shell Split again just in case. 23, 24, 21. Shell Split, 36. All I have to do is Tiz has to go first here, and we win. Get a Cure on everyone. Default, default. And there we go. $3,000 XP and 3,600 JP. It's a level up for Ringabel. And White Mage gets another level up as well, learning Magic Defense 30% up supportability, which is not bad. You got the Ninja Asterisk. The Ninja is a fast and dual-wielding fighter. They have high power when dual-wielding, and they favor daggers. Their specialty is dual-wield, and their job command is ninjutsu. Their stat affinity is B in strength and C in pretty much every other physical attack. However, they have an A in dex and an S in agility. Their arms aptitudes is S in dagger and B in katanas. Unfortunately, I don't really know anybody that uses a katana, which is super unfortunate because I'd love to give somebody a katana, but overall not bad. Just another dagger user.
Any last words before you meet your maker?
So, the ninja chooses to remain silent upon her death?
You think? It looks like she has something to say. Look, she's changed her disguise again.
I used the turmoil as the war drew to a close to finally round up the shield-bearer commander and his 2 top officers, but all of my effort has been for naught. All was going to plan until I used the wind vessel to lure my victims, and you all come sauntering in out of nowhere and ruin everything. That is the last time I trust alternates for information. I pitted Officers Steiner and Neuer against each other. For all that time. Yet you got me in the end. Wind Vestal.
She got that off her chest quick.
Thank you, Wind Vestal. You and your companions have saved me from an early grave.
You have my eternal gratitude, Wind Vestal. The shield bearers could have lost their leadership before the war drew to a close.
Indeed. Just as we let our guard down, we walked straight into this deadly trap.
All the slander I'd heard about Officer Neuer could have been the work of the enemy as well.
It was silly of me to assume that Officer Steiner was after Commander Goodman's position, now that I think of it. As Joint Chiefs of Operations for the Shield Bearers, it is terribly embarrassing to fall into the enemy's snare.
Don't worry. Even your commander fell for their ruse completely.
Of course! I've got it!
Just what is it you've got?
That death threat. It's all starting to make sense now.
What is? How about filling in the blanks?
The enemy had spread rumors and slander about Officers Steiner and Neuer over a long period of time. That death threat was undoubtedly a devious scheme to bring their suspicions of each other to a head.
The invitations bearing the name of the Wind Vestal, savior of these lands, and the hint that Commander Goodman was targeted.
At very least, it would have driven a wedge between the 3 leaders of the Shield Bearers.
Providing a chance to kill. I see.
Daniel! Nastasia is in the cellar!
What? Is she unharmed?
Yes, she was drugged and is still a little woozy, but she is safe.
I see. Thank heavens. From now on, I'll do my best to spend more time at home, even when I'm busy.
That would certainly set me at ease. It gets lonely in this big house by myself.
We'll arrange it so the commander is able to get home more often, Mrs. Goodman.
I appreciate it.
Well, that's case closed. Now we just have to get the door open.
Commander Goodman! Officer Steiner! Officer Neuer! Are you alright?
Oh, you sure took your time. Yes, we're all fine.
I'll get the door open now! Please stand back!
Don't make too much mess!
And so if you would have done that normally, you would have just made it to the basement and found the real servant, like they had mentioned right there, and then had to fight her anyway, so I figured it was best just to spam through there. And so, we've unlocked Tiz's final job. A very, very potent attacker, the ninja. Honestly, I think I like his outfit a little bit more, Ringabel's, but I will go ahead and swap Tiz over to a ninja. And this is pretty much where he's gonna live for most of the rest of the game. I'll go a little more in depth into the ninja in the next episode, but I think for now, let's just go ahead and check our village. Increased our population by 5 and we got the special moves parts. Let's see what else we can upgrade here. I forgot both those were already max. Let's see, could I make this 12 hours again? Ooh, 19, that's a good one. Can I make all them 19 roughly? Accessories. Accessories is not quite finished yet. I believe Growth Egg actually increases the XP of each character, which is really, really good when you're just grinding, which I'm going to have to be doing very, very soon. And that is everything we can upgrade currently equipped. And so, with the ninja class under our belt, guys, I think this is a good place to wind things down. In the next episode, we will grab the last sub-scenario and the last job for this chapter up north, and then continue on with the main story and see if we can't start Chapter 4. I will see you guys then.